Hello everyone. We're going to be programming today a few different elements into our DWM V2 wattmeter. Now there's a few important aspects to know about these elements. The first one is going to be our power rating. The second one's going to be our range of frequency. And then the next one's going to be our element type, be it a 30 UA or a 100 UA type element. And the next one is going to be for what line section it's actually rated for. So this one is a this is a line section that's a 1 5/8 type. And it's designed to have certain elements for it. Now, these elements are not designed for this 1 5/8. You'll see here on the bottom, it's ending in just C, and there's no number back here. If it were ending, let's say, with a 3, that would indicate that it's for a 3 1/8 line section. For example, here, this element here is for a 3 1/8 line section. And also, because it's a bird, it's going to be a 100 UA type. Now, it's important to always know what kind of element type you're going to be putting into your line sections. Very important. Coaxial dynamics and bird elements work differently, so bear that in mind. Here, we're going to just be using, in this line section, a 30 UA element types, and I will do a 100 UA example for this just inside of the meter here. All right, so let's get into it. So we're going to start with our 5 watt element here. So let's go to our main menu by pressing the left button, or main menu, or the menu button. All right, we go to element, and then now we choose which element memory slot we want to edit. In this case, we're just going to go with the first one, and then we're going to go down to rating. And then here's our scale. We want this number to match the first non-zero numbers of the power rating of our element. So in this case, it shows 5. So that means we need to adjust our scale to 5.0. So we go up to 5.0, and then now we press enter. Now we're going to adjust our magnitude so this number here matches what we see on our element. So we're going to go down to 5 watts, just like that. And then press enter. Great. Now, if we wanted to change our UA type, we would go down to UA type, press enter, and then we would see either we can choose between a 30 UA or a 100 UA type. In this case, we're just going to stick with a 30 UA. That's what it is by default. So if you're using 30 UA elements, you do not need to change this setting. So we're just going to go back. Now we're going to go back again. And now we're going to see we have our first element slot here programmed in as a 5 watt element. Now let's program in our 10 watt element. So let's go down to element slot number 2. And then we go down to rating. And then we want to match our scale. It's already 1.0. It's our first non-zero numbers of our elements, so this is good. We're going to press enter now. And then now we're going to adjust our magnitude down to 10 watts, just like that. Press enter, and then we're done. Now we're going to adjust for our 25 watt element. So let's program this one in. We're going to go down to element slot number 3. We're going to go down to rating. And then now we're going to adjust our scale to 2.5 because this first non-zero numbers of our element are 2 and 5. So just like that, press enter. Now we're going to adjust our magnitude. So these match 25 watts, press enter. Oh, and we're good to go. Now, as a bonus here, we're going to program in our 2.5 kilowatt 100 UA element. That's for a 3 1/8 line section. So we're going to go down to element slot number 4, press enter, go down to rating again. Now we adjust our scale to 2.5, and then we bring up our magnitude here to 2.5 kilowatts, and we press enter. Now we got to go down to our UA type. This is where we're going to see 30 UA again and 100 UA. We need to change this. So we're going to go down to 100 UA and press enter. And now we're set. So if we go back, we're going to see our element that's programmed into our first memory slot. And then now we can quickly adjust our elements. We can quickly adjust which set element we have by pressing and holding the enter button and then quickly pressing the up or down arrows to quickly select our elements. So we're going to go here. And you're going to see this changed to 100 UA. This is to indicate which type of element is actually being used right now. That's very important. So we're going to go back down to our 5 watt element, and that's a 30 UA element. Now we're good to go. Thanks for watching.